questions about the best sewing machine to get. Now, I teach all of my students on a Singer Stylist sewing machine, but that sewing machine was discontinued last year. Same. I feel the same way. So I did a bunch of research and tried to find one that was the closest to it because it has the things that I need. I do have to replace mine when they get old, and when I'm saying something, I want all of my students to be looking at the same machine. So I found that the Singer Patchwork 7285Q, it has all of the same features that the one I currently teach on has, and it's in about the same price range. So I'm gonna open it up and let's set up our new sewing machine. I'm not super picky for y'all about a beginner machine. All I recommend that it has is a top load bobbin. Any of them are fine. There are a few features this one has that I need, and I'm gonna show you what they are. I turned it, when I got it out of the box, I happen to know it was upside down, so I'm turning it right side up. I'm gonna tell you what I look for when buying a sewing machine, and I'm gonna tell you what you should look for when buying a sewing machine. Now, I look for this slide right here. That manually turns the machine down so you don't control it with your foot anymore, because I teach little kids, 8 years old and up. And I have to have this because they get a little excited. That is the only reason I need this. If I were buying it for myself, I wouldn't be concerned about that. But if you want it, I want you to have it. I also look for a sewing machine that is numbered, where you thread it. See how it numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then through your needle. Okay, I look for that because it's easy to tell my students, follow the numbers on the top of your sewing machine. And the third thing I look for is a top load bobbin. So they have some machines, a whole bunch of the beginner friendly machines are not top load bobbin. They load where you pull this off and the bobbin goes in here. Actually, let me show you. I mean, this one won't have it, but you would pull this off and your bobbin would go in here, and that's called a front load bobbin. And although a front load bobbin works the same way, and it's perfectly fine if you have one, I learned on a front load bobbin, and I thought I would never figure out how to get my bobbin in my machine. The top load bobbin is much more user friendly, okay? So when you're looking for a machine for yourself, you want the numbers at the top for the thread, and you want the top load bobbin. This slide I'm looking for, but you don't necessarily have to. And then this computerized stuff, perfectly fine. Use it, don't use it, does not have to have it. If it doesn't have the computerized stuff, it's still gonna tell you what's a straight stitch and what's a zigzag, and that's all you need. I hope this answers some of your sewing machine questions. My name is Tammy. I'm your favorite sewing teacher, and I would love for you to come sew with me.